everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
In 15 PCA?
ATIP 454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. If you're enjoying the videos, be sure to like, sub, share, and hit the bell for notifications. So we got a early leak of the Picard series that's going to be on CBS All Access, and some of the character breakdowns. They haven't had a cast for all the characters. Some of them are like, they like how we did for The Witcher, where they have like a breakdown of like, we want the characters to be like this.
Yeah.
So
the depictions, yeah.
In addition to Picard, the series will feature. This is coming from CBR.com, which is garbage tier. But in addition to Picard, the series will feature 7 characters: Connie, Lawrence, Stratton, Dr. Smith, K-Bar, Idaran, and Alana. Connie is described as an African-American woman in her early 30s. She lost her husband and has a death warrant on her head from her home planet. She is also a mercenary pilot. Lawrence is also in his 30s and is described as someone with a quote-unquote dodgy moral compass. The character, who is a thief, will pilot the ship Picard takes on his mission. The breakdown hints that it might not be trustworthy. Stratton is terrified of space and specializes in progetronic brains, which makes me think of Data.
Yeah.
He is interested in the research part of Picard's mission. He is like his 3 companions in his early 30s. Lawrence and Stratton are said to be of any ethnicity, so they don't care what color they are for the cast. The other 4 characters are described as follows. Dr. Smith is a hologram who helps with the crew and is programmed to constantly learn about, but never to become too self-aware. That is so stupid. Well, we'll come back to that. Let me finish reading it. That just made my head kind of hurt. He may be an upgrade of the series emergency medical hologram, the EMH. Mm-hmm. Another character is K-Bar, like the knife.
Yeah.
A 17-year-old Romulan martial artist who is extremely devoted to Picard. The final 2 characters, Indira, I'm probably saying that horribly wrong, a smart but socially inept woman in her early 20s. We haven't had any of that ever. That's so stunning and brave. Alana, a former intelligence officer with an abusive personality in her mid-40s to 50s. Alana, Idaran, and Dr. Smith are described as being as any ethnicity, and it isn't specific for K-Bar. As the series progresses, there may be characters or more casting breakdowns may surface, giving the indicator to what to expect from the series.
Yikes.
Didn't that just sound like I was describing Star Wars characters?
Yeah. This is Han Solo. It'd be perfect. This is
Yeah.
Han Solo.
Oh, dodgy pass. Basically. So you're telling me, I don't even know what Picard's mission is in this thing, but he couldn't say, hey, Worf, hey, Geordi, Data, any of these people that he served with, they wouldn't help him out?
And the thing is, we know, thanks to the timeline in the last episode of Next Generation, we know for a fact that Data's teaching at a university. He would tell me Data wouldn't help him. Worf's on the High Council. He wouldn't help him. Riker has his Admiral and has his own ship. I mean, this is ridiculous.
And this is like some secret thing under the books, but Picard in the series is old, and Patrick Stewart is an old man. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And they described this as before. This is confirmed that Picard said, it's not an episodic thing. So it's going to be just like Discovery. It's going to be shot as like one long 9-hour movie.
Oh, jeez.
And they even have their own Tilly in there, apparently.
Yeah, socially inept. It's a socially inept girl. It's a socially inept.
We don't need
Barclay was fun. I like that character in Next Generation.
And it showed he struggled, but they also showed he struggled.
And it wasn't a good thing.
No.
It showed him that he had these things that he had to deal with and everything. But it's always like how they do Tilly in Discovery. It's almost like, isn't she just so funny and great to have around? Oh, she's so silly. Parmesan cheese and pie and...
No, it's annoying and it's irritating for everybody to deal with.
And also, why would you have a thief and someone
Why would Picard trust any of these people?
Yeah.
Any of these people.
And the thing is, Picard's so old, he could stop them if he wanted to.
Yeah.
You think he would want to have at least one trusted person on there?
Well, he does have the 17-year-old Romulan.
Oh, I guess she's like in...
Or
because
he or she.
Because Romulus got destroyed. It blew up, right?
Yeah, the Star Wars supernova, yeah.
Yeah, so...
They had their praxis moment what happened to the cleanups.
But I know that a 17-year-old martial artist, like, is that even a thing anymore? I know there's going to be, like, fights, but
it's called something else in Romulus. It wouldn't be martial arts.
But I guess that's just dumbing down the language so we understand. But even then, this isn't some old thing. We have laser, there's energy weapons. I don't care how many backflips and ninja things you do. I can shoot you in the face or you're done. I don't know what to say.
It just
And
this
also,
isn't Star Trek at all.
It doesn't feel like, this is not like Trek at all. It sounds like a cool Star Wars plot.
yeah, it sounds really.
Oh,
bad.
let's talk about our doctor at EMH. Guys, talking about retreading.
Yeah,
the holodeck, the image from Voyager.
There's no tread on that tire.
No,
it's gone.
Yeah.
They did everything, and I love in Voyager. I think he's one of my most favorite characters because he was so kind of thought of him like as he evolved, he became more like hoity-toity about himself. He's almost like kind of like, especially out of that episode where he went to that planet and they loved his singing
because they never had music before,
and he's like,
they're highly advanced
he got this huge effing head about it. Then they just synthesized him, and then they just left him behind, and he had to learn it was fleeting.
Yeah,
but he had to learn that lesson.
Yep.
But in this, I'm like, I'm just hearing another EMH that's going to be similar. Don't get too self-aware.
But at this point, the Doctor's already on Earth, so they already know how EMH can do this. So why would they even do that? See how stupid it is. They've already known they can get to that point.
This is in the future.
Yeah, the future now. So now that doesn't make any sense.
This is after all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So he's going to... Picard... Here's the thing: is Picard? Is this a mission he's going on for Starfleet?
Is this an archaeologist?
Is this thing he's doing on his own?
It's got to be on his own. The way it's sounding, because the crew that he has
sounds super ragtag.
Yeah, we're talking like, hey, you, and you.
That's not what I wanted. Of all the things I wanted to see in a Picard movie, they wanted to do a show. It should have been animated because he could play Picard, the younger version.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I don't want to see old Picard if he's not an admiral. I just don't want to see it. I just don't.
Yeah. Walking in with a walker with the tennis balls on it and
I
everything. I mean, what is this?
Hey kids, you want to hear a story?
Oh, Grandpa Picard, go lay back down, Pop Up. It's okay.
Take me, K-Bar. Take me back to my room.
Hold me, K-Bar.
No Riker, no anyone that he knew.
Jonathan Frakes is directing a few of these episodes.
Why is he in it?
I know, that's the thing. I'd rather have him in it.
And believe me, it breaks your heart if you ever read the stories of how Frakes and Michael Dorn are just begging them to get him back into Star Trek. Begging Paramount. They're just like, no, can't have it.
And the thing is, I don't think any of the original crew are going to be in this at all. Because wouldn't they be advertising it? I would even take a thing where, he goes on this mission and he gets to communicate from Worf. Even if it's audio only. Michael Dorn giving him a message like, telling him good luck on his mission. He's doing anything. Yeah. And like, they don't give me
You're telling me Crusher, who ends up marrying Picard in the future, doesn't care? Isn't even around? That's so stupid.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. And remember, he's supposed to get that disease where he starts going senile. He's going to try. I mean, this is just, they don't know canon. They don't know anything. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It just breaks my heart because I've always wanted Picard to come back, but they did
Not
it
like
in
this.
the dumbest effing way. Yeah, it's 20 years after the end of Next Generation, so after Generations, the movie.
So literally, this is almost like, if you think the last movie, that's even after Deep Space Nine and everything. This is way after, though. That's like at least 8-9 years ahead of that.
So why can't the hologram be based off of the one that was from
Voyager? It makes no sense.
Like, why they, instead of saying, like, you didn't get too self-aware, we based it off of the old program.
Or maybe at that point, they're starting to give holograms more rights, because obviously the Doctor proven they can gain some form of sentience and have that sort of... No, they want to eliminate him? See, it doesn't make any sense.
When has Star Trek ever done that besides, like, with, like, probably, like, killer robots or something?
Why does it go backwards? It's going back. It's just... It's so dumb. It's so stupid.
I don't know.
And the thing is, they would be advertised like you said they had regulars. I even take regulars from other Star Trek series. Something. Give me something that connects me to the other series. I just want to be Picard and that's it.
Yeah.
That crew of Next Generation I love every
man.
crew member.
That's why it's slightly better than DS9, but not by much, because that crew was just so amazing on Next Generation.
So well together.
Oh my goodness.
I just love O'Brien and
Jordan LaForge,
Data, Worf at the tactical. It's just, I loved it so much, and then not to be told, hey, Picard's coming back, and all those other people.
And here's the thing, they're all alive in real life. They can play these parts still.
LeVar Burton want to slap the visor back on?
Oh, yeah.
He would love to do it.
Even if they want to make it where he's got his eyes fixed and he has the blue context, I wouldn't care. It's still Geordi.
Yeah, and then there's even the storylines where Geordi ends up being a captain of a ship of all Datas.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Was it the U.S. Rhode Island? It was one thing like that. Providence or something like that.
But that's cool. See, there could be something like that, but I doubt they're going to incorporate any of that.
No, because they don't want to do anything cool with Star Trek. They want to do their own little stupid stories like, I'm going to do this.
It's like a weird space Indiana Jones. Where he
Why
takes
do I
this
wanna see
ragtag
that?
group to go, I don't know, dig up dinosaur bones on.
So now the whole time, remember
4.
that episode where he told no to his professor because he didn't want to go with him? Well, that's what he's doing now.
I know, right?
On one adventure on my runabout, like, what is this?
It should just be him. The first 40 minutes should be literally a real-time shot of an archaeological dig. No one's talking, and they're just sweeping away dust.
And they just have it in black and white. Just go the whole 9 yards, right?
And then just have him with a big old beard.
Yeah, he has to have his big bushy beard. Space Santa Claus.
And you're telling me, and then what about Vosh? I mean, if he's going to dig, why don't he dig with Vosh? And why? There's no connection to the original series.
But there's K-Bar, the martial artist Romulan.
And the thief that killed someone on her whole planet. Yeah, because Picard really wanted to associate with someone like that. Unless he absolutely had to.
He would.
But that's not Picard.
Yeah, I know.
That's horrible. Everyone just left him as dust and said, "Forget you got our own lives, Picard. You deal with it." Yeah, that's really they're gonna do that to the captain.
See, but here's the thing: we do reviews for Discovery every week, and it's a very dark-looking series. Yes. I don't want to see a Next Generation plus years and everything be dark and dingy. No, because I want the bridge to be bright, and I don't think we're gonna get that.
It's not gonna be a Federation ship. It's probably gonna be some rinky-dink ship. It's gonna be some garbage barge, probably.
I don't know.
And remember, so let's remember right. And the thing that gets me, they're not going to touch anything they want to touch them because the Dominion War's over with now. So are they making real peace with the Dominion now? Is there really? I want to see those things. I don't want to care. This stuff I don't care about.
Wouldn't it be cool if Picard had the first Jem'Hadar that wasn't addicted to the?
How cool would that have been? That would have been a character on this.
And that could have took the place of the martial artist. He could have been the freaking badass.
Yeah, and he wants to join Starfleet, but that's why he's going to Picard to learn how it is to. Not his emotions get the better of him. Yeah, he trusts Picard, yeah.
Something like that.
How cool would that be? And maybe even have a little bit of Odo, because he'd still be around.
Yeah. Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah, I know. We don't want that. We don't want the stuff you want to talk about. We want this series.
I
hate that.
You know what they should do? They should play it up as a big joke. Make it to where we gotta stop at a star base. Oh, stop at Deep Space Outpost, Deep Space Nine. Oh, we'll just get they keep avoiding.
That one actually would be funny.
It would be funny because they keep making you think, oh, they're gonna do. Oh, they don't do it. Oh, they're gonna. Oh,
and we're gonna see Colonel Kara there. That'd be funny.
They just keep almost giving you what you want, but keep pulling it away.
That'd be funny.
How cool if they made one of these characters. The only thing I think is cool from the new Star Trek series, Discovery, if it's one of those one races, the
Kelpians?
The Kelpians.
That'd
be cool.
Because something must have happened if Suru was so good and he saved his people. Why aren't there more Kelpians?
Maybe at that point they've advanced enough where they made peace with the... I already forget their names.
The Baul.
Baulu, yeah.
But that's the only thing I can think of would be kind of cool, is seeing more of that race.
So I would like to even see the Denoblian Phlox's race. That'd be cool. I want to see these things. Give me that. No, instead we're going to be digging stuff up and have this ragtag bad guys. Oh, man, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, what is this? What is Firefly?
Yeah. Firefly with Suicide Squad almost. Phil do it. I don't care.
We're the bad guys. I want Picard to say that.
But he's got to be the same outfit.
Douche. Okay,
he's got to be the same outfit, though.
Oh, not from the last. Not from the latest movie. Oh, yeah. Mission to come aboard.
I want Picard to say, "My man."
My man gets thrown.
Oh gosh, we're just.
Picard. I love him. I'll give it a shot.
But I think it's gonna be just as bad as Discovery. I just see all red flags here.
Especially that whole cinematic. It's a 9-hour movie. God, please, God.
You're not a movie. Stop doing that.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.